Did you know that your privacy policy has to be clearly expressed and accessible on your website? And not only that, if you don't have a privacy policy, or if your privacy policy is inaccessible or is out of date, there are serious fines that the federal government can and will charge you for defective or unaccessible or non-existent privacy policies. So this is a key element where the Federal Trade Commission is looking over your shoulder. If you do nothing else, update that part of your website and do it every year. Where are we and what are we talking about today?
Glitch number 5, welcome to January 5th. Is your website out of date or living in the past?
Ooh, or not mobile?
Well, that's part of it being updated or not. I mean, a website could be simply a landing page, or for some businesses, it could be the machine that helps to attract new customers. The problem is, sometimes it can be very overwhelming to update your website and to keep it updated and fresh. And we just redid our website. It was our first redesign since starting the website in 2017. It was a beast to redesign. So, I mean, depending on how much you rely on your website, there could be a lot of things that are outdated. Are you still selling all the products and services that are on your website? So do you still have the same contact information?
Are links broken?
Oh,
is your privacy policy updated? Is your refund and, purchase process, if you sell things, is this updated?
There is a link in the description for a tool that is a plugin that scans your website for broken image links and 404s and timed out pages and sessions and so on. So
this is one of those resources that Linda mentioned in our very first Welcome to Glitches video, where she indicated, as you have just seen, that she will share other resources for you. So it's not just our brains you're relying on for the next 361 days of 2024. See what I did there?
Yes. If you rely on your website, if there is something off or there's a glitch or a hiccup, you may hear from someone who shares that with you because you're sending people to your website. You're using it as a way to attract new customers, new prospects, and so on. You may be set up where you're going to hear about it from somebody. So what are you doing about it? Is it branded to the extent that really reflects your personality? A lot of different things to consider when updating your website. What's the goal, Trevor? I'm sure you're asking.
Linda, I'm asking, what's the goal? By the way, get out of my head.
You would want to review some of the basic elements that, the contact information, and if you have blog posts, are the images still active? And this is one thing, personal experience. We changed our hosting company. Even without redesigning your website, you can have issues, and kind of created new links and new images, broken images, and it was very, very difficult. You want to do an audit and perhaps even set up a website inventory list, whether it's a spreadsheet or something. You can have someone help you with this or outsource it in some way. The actionable item is basically calendar some time, whether it's an hour or baby steps, a half an hour, just to kind of get your process in place on how you're going to manage and address this. Get somebody that you collaborate with. Get on the phone with them as a first step. When there's an overwhelming task, break it down to mini tasks. Chunk it down so it's more palatable.
I want to add something into the actionable items, a suggestion I have based on our experiences. So restaurants is a good example. 2 different restaurants come to mind where, in both cases, I was trying to make a reservation through their website, and I had difficulties. And in the case of one restaurant, we knew the owner, and I told him multiple times, like this happened 7 or 8 or 9 times, and he said, "Oh, you shouldn't have that problem." See, that's the wrong response. The correct response is, "Oh, I'm sorry you had that problem." And then that owner should have made a note of that, because customer feedback about your website, you need to take that into account, right? Because we talk about frictionless sales experience,
we have
frictionless journey.
We have lots of mentions regarding feedback in business within our glitches. So stay tuned. If you want to hear more or learn more about the glitch program, Biz Glitch 366, there's a link in the description. You can certainly, if you have found any of them worthy thus far, there is a way for you to invest to receive them right into your inbox. And we think that it's kind of affordable for how many there are and all the topics we cover while running a small business.
We have had good feedback from people who have purchased the Glitch program in the past who have lost their mind saying, oh my God, the value far exceeds the cost.
I have all those screenshots for testimonials.
Oh, she's going to share them. And speaking of sharing, would you be so kind as to tell a friend of yours about our YouTube videos here about the business glitches? And while you're doing that, make sure you like and subscribe to the video and hit the little bell so you get reminders, because we're doing these every day for the whole year of 2024.
Is your website out of date?
Oh!
No. Wait.
Wow! This is glitch number 5.